All right, I think we're going to get started today. Thanks for coming out to the Brown Bag Lunch Summer Concert Series. Happy to see you all here. My name is Jo Linda, and I'm the director of Montpelier Music School, who is presenting these concerts this summer with a huge amount of help from sponsors Montpelier Alive and the Hunger Mountain Co-op. They're making it possible to bring you all this excellent, excellent live music. And all of our other sponsors are local, so I just want to give a shout out to local shopping, local eating, local everything, because these businesses are reinvesting into our community. So we have Capitol Grounds, Drawing Board, Shippy Family Eye Care, Skinny Pancake, Sarducci's, I mentioned Montpelier Alive, and Hunger Mountain Co-op. Anyway, please dump your money back into this town whenever you possibly can, because they're bringing this to you. All right, that's my spiel. In other news, we have summer campers over here, our summer rock camp is here, and I just want to give a shout out to all of the incredible youth programs that Monteverde is doing. We have 4 weeks of summer camp this summer, which we're super excited about, and 3 whole days of after-school music programming for the sort of 6-year-old to 12-year-old crowd right now. So while there's not a lot of kids in the audience, so please, I know you all know kids, so please make sure you spread the word that Monteverde has a lot of really great music programming in this town for kids, where there was once not much. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any more time before I bring you incredible traditional music from our good friends at Summit School of Traditional Music and Culture.
We're super excited to share some music with you today. Is everyone hearing the voice okay? Nodding? Okay, great. So my name is Joanne Garton. I live in Montpelier, here up the hill, and I'm part of the board of the Summit School of Traditional Music and Culture. This is a cool opportunity for us board members and students and alum and friends to play music together instead of administer programs together. So this is our chance to show you what we love to do. We're going to start off with a bit of music from Ted Ingham and Alec Ellsworth.
All right, thank you. It's a tune called John Brown's Dream. Ted teaches a banjo class at Summit School. Highly recommend it, whether you play banjo or not. Ted's just a fun person to hang out with. And an excellent banjo player and excellent teacher, but mostly just to be around Ted. I would recommend the banjo class. Big fan of Summit School, and we're gonna showcase Ted's gourd banjo on this one. And there's a tiny crackle in the mic, which is very old-timey. It's very old-timey. It's a tiny bit old-timey.
Alex got to retune, so we talk for a little bit. So some of the music we play is very much associated with European American culture in the southwest of the United States, but really it owes its origins to West African lutes. People who were enslaved and brought here recreated West African lute into the banjo, and then were experts at taking and playing European melodies on the fiddle and combining them with the banjo. So a lot of this music, we want to make recognition not only that it's a very important part of Appalachian and Southwest American culture, Old Southwest, but also really owes its roots to West Africa and to enslaved folks who unfortunately didn't get recorded in the 20s when a lot of hillbilly records were recorded, because that was for white people. So a lot of black string bands never got recorded, so a little recognition of that. Well, Weevil told the farmer, you better treat me right. I'll eat all your cotton, sleep in your grain bed at night. Sleep in your bed at night. Well, Weevil told the farmer, you don't need no Ford machine. I get done with your cotton, you can't afford no gasoline. You can't afford gasoline. They's coming all a swagger up and down your walls. Must have been a coming to get the ashes home. Get the ashes home. And I don't see no water, I'm about to drown. I don't see no fire, boys, I'm burning down. Boys, I'm burning down. Coming all the swagger up and down your walls. They must have been a coming to get their ashes home. I don't see no water, I'm about to drown. I don't see no fire, boys, I'm burning down. Boys, I'm burning down. Here we go.
It's a song about the plague of boll weevils. Whoa, hello, Poppy. Yeah, we don't have that problem here. We have other problems. Yeah, the plague of emerald ash borer. We're going to release other insects to eat the emerald ash borer, create a different plague.
So we're gonna play one more tune. Play one more tune that's again was recorded by Crockett's Mountaineers in the 20s. White band, recorded on the Hillbilly Records, but they took a song that was very much within the African American tradition called "Rabbit, Where's Your Mammy," and stuck it together with another fiddle tune. And again, homage to the influence of the African American musicians in this tradition as well.
Hang on. Sorry.
It's usually the banjo, it's always out of tune. A little shout out to Naive Melody while Alex is tuning. Our in-town music store, please come and buy the things you need as well as the things you won't.
I'm almost there, sorry. I'm easily confused, especially at lunchtime, so. Got in the wrong tuning and then I did the wrong tuning again. We'll get there. It's better than me playing this tune in the wrong tuning. That would sound really bad.
Yeah, that would be not good.
There we go.
It's called Run Rabbit Run. All right, where's your mommy? All right, where's your mommy? Has she gone to Alabama? Alabama, Alabama. All right, where's your mommy? Has she gone and left you lonely? Gone and left you lonely?
All right, Ted Ingham, everyone.
Okay,
Banjo master.
So you're going to be hearing a bunch of different styles over the next 40 minutes or so, remaining time. We've had some old-time music there. We're going to shift gears. Emmett Stoll here and I are going to play you a jig from Quebec, and a reel from Scotland, and a reel from Cape Breton, kind of all in this mixture of northern traditions. So I mentioned I'm Joanne Garton. I live up the hill here in Montpelier, play and teach and perform fiddle. And Emmett Stoll is from just a little further up the hill, also in Montpelier. And I'm excited for us to play a tune together. Here we go. While Emmett's running the sound, I will say the Summit School of Traditional Music is a local nonprofit. We're run by an all-volunteer board. Check us out at summit-school.org. We have workshops and classes. We'll have our fall class lineup coming up, special workshops throughout the year. Old Time on the Onion just wrapped up last weekend. That's an old time festival now held out in Cabot. We've had trad camp for kids. We've had all kinds of things through the years. It's been about almost 20 years of Summit School here in Montpelier.
Check, check. Whoops, go back. Checkity check, that's better.
so much, Emmett, for jamming on that with me. Avery Ryan and I have been playing fiddle together for 6 or so years. She's been playing even longer than that. We've got one set of tunes for you, a tune called The Joy of It by Katrina McDonald, and a tune called The Bee's Knees that I wrote. So a couple of flavors from across the ocean in Scotland, and then one from right here. Thanks so much. We're going to shift around a couple more times. We'll have Fiona Stoll and Larry Becker playing you a couple of old-time tunes. Larry's from way out in Middlesex, and Fiona's also from just up the hill. So excited to keep sharing some tunes with you. Again, we're all with volunteer for, play with, learn from the Summit School of Traditional Music and Culture. That's a traditional music school here in Montpelier. Please come talk to any of us about your interests of taking workshops, offering classes, all those things. We'll have Fiona and Larry play, Fiona and Emmett play, and we'll wrap it up with Eric and Macy. Thanks for joining.
I just want to say before we start, I want to say that Fiona and Emmett just returned from the Smithsonian Folklife concert on the mall in Washington, and I'm getting a chance to play with Fiona, so I'm putting that on my resume. I'm really looking forward to this. So we're going to play a couple of old-timey tunes and one that normally isn't played on banjo, for example. So we'll see. We'll get there. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Emmett Stoll is going to make a reappearance, and we're going to play a couple more old-time tunes for you. This is Big Coyote and Duck River, some of the first tunes we learned from our mentor, Pete Sutherland.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. We are big fans of the Summit School, and even the last workshop that we just took was from, Fiona took a workshop from Jenna Moynihan, and then I took a really awesome Dadgad workshop from Owen Marshall. And so yeah, thank you so much, and go Summit School.
Here's some Kate Breton tunes.
just want to tell anyone who's arrived in the last few minutes, this is the Brown Bag Lunch Summer Concert. It's 10 weeks through the summer. We go all the way through September 9th. And I'm really happy to see so many people here on this kind of slightly hot, sticky day. And we're hearing from all kinds of amazing traditional music players from the Summit School for Traditional Music and Culture. I'm from Monteverdi Music School and Summit, and Monteverdi have long had a wonderful romance for many years, long before me. And so it's really exciting to be hosting all of their music today. But please come back every Wednesday, tell your friends and neighbors. Wednesdays at noon, right up through September 9th, we're having different kinds of music, different bands, different musicians, from rock to bluegrass to folk, classical, and in 2 weeks, Aaron? We have a student showcase. Monteverdi students, but other students are welcome. So please email info@monteverdimusic.org if you know a young person who would really like to have, it's sort of gonna be like a curated open mic, probably like 5 or so minutes per person, and it'll be really, really fun. All genres welcome. Thank you very much for sticking around. We have a little bit more from Summit. Did you wanna?
Hello, to close out the show, I'm Macy, this is Eric. We play together and we call ourselves Frosty Frog. And we're gonna start with a couple old time tunes. The first one's an original. The second one is a very old tune called The Brushy Fork at Johns Creek. And then we're gonna close out with a couple Irish hornpipes, The King of the Fairies and The Queen of the Fairies.
after I said I wouldn't. All right. Not so fast. 1, 2.
of our friends at Summit School. Please give it up. So talented. Such great music. Thank you very much again for coming. My name's Jo Linda. I'm with Montpelier Music School, and we're putting on these Brown Bag Lunch summer concert series all the way through September 9th, Wednesdays at noon. Tell everyone you know. They're free. Thank you.